Be sure to watch part 1 on GoldPikmin's channel.
No, the part that screwed me.
Oh, it's supposed to be the top 10. I love this YouTube channel.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Go subscribe. We take no credit for any of this content.
Nope. None of it. Not a single bit.
We wish we could do stuff like this.
Yeah, if we could, our content would be a lot different.
If we ever get verified and start earning money, we might get a budget to do something like this.
Yeah. For now, we'll enjoy it while we can.
Yeah, we enjoy what we can get, though.
Yeah. That's why when you're smaller YouTubers,
it took us 10 minutes to get through that video. It was only like 1/4 of that.
If I wasn't here, it probably would have been over just in time.
Hello and welcome back to the most amazing top 10 channel on the internet. I'm your host Rebecca Felgate, and today we're talking about the top 10 scary paintings that moved. Paintings are an art form that's...
He said top 10. I didn't know it was going to be paintings.
Scary paintings that moved.
My mom has a painting story. I can tell it another time.
JP's probably editing that chicken yodel now. Alright. You don't have to yell at me.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding, I don't care.
Okay.
I yell at you all the time.
Yes, I'm well aware.
Stem back thousands of years, and they've always held a certain degree of mystery. A lot of people report phenomena like paintings watching them or moving in their frames, like in Harry Potter. Shout out to the fat lady and all my fellow Potterheads, especially the Slytherins. My family
had the fat lady.
That is so messed up.
Yeah, it is.
That is messed up.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
That's the face you make after eating a sour lemon.
This one kind of looks like a lemon.
Yeah.
When you put the lemon in the microwave by accident.
No.
When someone doesn't understand your humor.
That one's realistic.
The painting, in fact they still do. It's a copy of something called La Fumiere, and me and my sister were really scared of him. He's like an old French dude chomping on a pipe. I always felt like he was watching me no matter where I was, and I did not like sleeping in the lounge when we were having sleepovers because he freaked me out. Let me know if you've ever been scared by a painting in the comment section down below. Also, if you guys want to connect with me on social media, the link to my Instagram is in the description box. Also, while you're down there, why don't you leave a thumbs up on this video and share it with a friend. Alright, paintings, what you got for us? Coming in at number 10, we have the Virgin Mary lip syncing. This is absolutely insane. In 2015, parishioners...
Oh wait, is this the painting that...
Talks?
I think this might be the painting that moves her lips when the church choir sings. I think that's what...
You would think that wouldn't be creepy because it's church. To me, churches are really creepy, though. You ever been in?
I think that's what this might be. It's my assumption, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's see if that's actually what happens.
Because neither of us have seen.
St. Marbles Church in Sydney, Australia.
JP's gonna have to censor that.
Yeah.
They're just gonna hear beep.
Got a shock when they reported seeing the lips of Virgin Mary move in sync with the Lord's Prayer. For those skeptical,
a prayer, not a.
Okay,
choir.
I mean that's not like. That's still scary. I don't care if it's church or not. That's kind of nice, I guess. I don't know. If I see a painting moving its lips, I don't care where it is. It's not gonna be nice for me.
No kisses.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it had to go there.
Yeah.
Two churchgoers actually filmed the incident. The painting hangs above the church altar and is thought to have come from the Middle East. Footage filmed by young Catholic Christian Curas was uploaded to YouTube, and I have to say it really does look like the Virgin Mary's mouth is moving. It also looks like Christ's hand moves at one point too. Kristen spoke to the press and said, "I believe it was a miracle and not just lighting because
the camera's a bit too close."
I'm ready for my close-up.
Alright, hold on. I'm not sure if any of you know this, but I'm actually kind of like slouching a bit. I got it.
I'm leaning.
Ah.
I got really scared there.
Alright, since we moved, we're gonna have to check our webcam real quick.
Oh,
yeah.
Alright, we're good.
Yeah, we're both still in. Let's do this.
All saw it at the same time, and because her lips would start moving, and then stop, and then start again.
So here's the
Coming
thing.
in at number 9.
Is starting off. Yeah, see, here's the scary one.
The anguished man.
This video started off with something kind of nice. Now it's just going to go downhill from there.
Well, that's generally how scary top 10 works.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
We have the anguished man. I absolutely cannot stand looking at this picture. I know that art is subjective, but I can't imagine having to look at this painting ever.
I think that's my neighbor.
Chicken straps! It looks
Let
like
alone having it as a focal spot in my home.
Szechuan sauce.
This painting is called The Anguished Man, and the urban legend goes that it was painted with the artist's own blood mixed with oil shortly before they killed themselves. That's right, painted blood.
That's not messed up at all.
Here's the thing: if that's the origin of a painting, why would you keep it? Why would you keep that?
Yeah, really. You have to be that stupid.
It's like, oh, this has a creepy story behind it. I don't care if it...
Anything that has I don't care if it's my favorite like toy or whatever. If it has a creepy backstory, it's going in the trash.
What? I actually have old toys in my closet.
I bought from an antique shop. It's a ceramic doll. I got it for a video.
Then they commit suicide. Great! Once again, why would you ever hang
Okay, we're sorry. We had some difficulties.
But we're back now.
Yeah, everything's sorted out. Let's do this.
And the urban legend goes that it was painted with the artist's own blood mixed with oil shortly before they killed themselves. That's right, painted in blood, then they commit suicide. Great! Once again, why would you ever hang this? The owner, Sean Robinson, was handed down the painting by his grandmother, but claims he doesn't display it because nobody likes it. I don't wonder why. On the few times that he has displayed the picture, he and his family have reported strange goings-on, such as bangs and voices and strange smells. They even reported that the painting...
Why would you ever do this?
I hate that picture.
This looks like a cult.
Yes, it does. You're right. I hate it in this filter.
This looks like a cult that is hanging up their overlord in painting form.
Strange smells, maybe because it's freaking blood.
We don't even know if that's actually how it was painted, though.
But still. It's a safe bet. If they thought it was blood and they smell strange.
If it was painted with blood, it actually would smell like copper, though.
True.
I have a penny.
They didn't say what the strange smells were, though. So.
I have a penny.
Oh, it smells like a dead guy. Yeah.
Moves of its own accord. Trying to find proof, Sean set up a camera in his spare room and recorded the activity over the evening.
She said this guy's name was Sean. My question to Sean is, why the crap do you have this?
Yeah.
This is a piece of the footage that was recorded in June 2011.
Try to see if you
That's
can...
right, there it is. Now, according to Sean, the
Try to see if you
painting
can
was
see
an...
it. Oh, wait. That's literally terrifying.
That's not the type of movement I was expecting.
I really wasn't either. I really expected the head to turn, but...
I thought the actual painting was going to move. I didn't think it was literally going to throw itself off the wall.
Yeah, kind of. That was catfish. I trolled us.
The painting was like, Leroy Jenkins.
I was like, hey, yeet!
Yeet!
Yeah.
McDonald's, wait for me. Shotgun.
Forever shocked because someone was handing him a Big Mac and they took it away, and now his face is forever like...
Did you ever see that clip where the guy gets the Big Mac smacked out of his hand, and then he starts just cursing his friend out?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, what the heck? Come on, gun.
Yeah.
This is how you eat a Big Mac.
Never take a fat man's food, okay?
Well,
Going against the wall, and there was no drafts present, so it should not have been able to fall like that. This next one is a
there
little
were
bit
no
of
drafts. Wind.
Yeah, I know what it's
an urban legend.
Just making sure. Some people are not educated.
Drafts present, so it should not have been able to fall like that. This next one is a little bit of an urban legend, but stories are all over the internet. And then at number 8, we have Sonny's suicide painting. So according to
Another
urban legend,
suicide painting. You know what?
Again,
But-
I have it.
You know what? Since this is taking a while, we're literally only 2 minutes in, and we paused like 10 times. Maybe we should just stop and just try and watch it.
Okay.
And a teenage Japanese girl called Sonny drew this picture and then scanned it into her computer and uploaded it to the internet. The image reportedly had quite the effect on viewers who said that they saw sadness in her eyes. They also saw her face change expressions after staring at her. In South Korea, the story garnered a lot of momentum and people would claim that they stared at her for longer than 5 minutes. Her face would twist into a taunting smirk. According to the legend...
Say what now? What was that face?
Hey.
JP, zoom in on that face real quick. We're just gonna have a freeze frame of that face. Alright.
And some people who stared at the picture for longer than those 5 minutes were compelled to commit suicide. Now it turns out it is all just an urban
I can
legend
never
that...
stare at something for longer than 30 seconds at the max, so I think I'm good.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. Why would you stare at that for 5 minutes?
Yeah. It would have to be, like, really interesting if it's a painting. It's literally anything. Like, sometimes I have a hard time staring at a screen for more than 5 minutes.
Like, girl, unless your eyes are television, I'm not going to be looking at you that long.
Yeah, really. To see a reflection from behind, it's just the TV.
is by an artist called Robert Klang. The girl in the image is a fictional character called Princess Rue. Coming in at number 7, we have the misty painting of Bernardo de Galvez. Look at this majestic fellow. This is powerful historical Spaniard Bernardo de Galvez, who was instrumental in the Spanish military in the late 1700s. The city of Galveston in Texas is named after him, as is the city hotel, Hotel Galvez. In the hotel, there is an oil painting of Bernardo that is reportedly haunted by none other than the chap himself.
Well, if that's what it looks like when you hang it up, what do you expect?
Yeah, really.
Like, it's one thing when we saw the digital, like, recreation, I guess.
Yeah.
The one that was just on screen. But in person, if it looks like the dude's eyes are inverted and looking in front of him instead.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not what it looks like.
Yeah, I know.
What's worse is, like, literally all these paintings have had their eyes match up to look at you.
Oh. You had to point that out.
Relax, it's just a screen.
Don't ever say that, okay? That's one of the few things you don't say in any horror situation.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. You won't be.
I'm getting a beer.
You will never be right
The
back.
painting sits at the end of the downstairs hallway and is quite a feature, despite being a beautiful
Wait,
old
did
painting.
she just say this thing was at the end of a hallway? Let's rewind.
Yeah, she did.
Let's
As is
rewind.
the city hotel, Hotel Galvez. In the hotel, there is an oil painting of Bernardo that is reportedly haunted by none other than the chap himself. The painting sits at the end of the downstairs hallway and is quite a feature, despite...
Why would you put a painting at the end of a hallway? No, I know it's probably different than what it sounds like, but to me it sounds like there's just a hallway that ends with a dead-end wall and the painting is on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
It's probably different than that.
It's
but
probably like there's like and then it's just on the side, but like yeah.
there's probably like a door on the side somewhere. but
Yeah.
I don't know. When you hear those words, it just doesn't sound like
No,
that.
anything at the end of the hallway. I don't care if it's a fluffy teddy bear. That still sounds creepy if it's at the end of the hallway.
It's like, no, if I saw something super cute at the end of a hallway like that,
I wouldn't buy it.
the immediate thing I would think in my head is, no, this is ghost bait.
Yeah, really.
Despite being a beautiful old painting, a lot of the...
Actually, this is something I discussed with my father during the summer. When people are afraid of ghosts and stuff, it's not the fear. The fear does not come from the fact that there's ghosts. The fear comes from the fact that you think there is something higher on the food chain than you.
Oh shoot, I never really thought of it like that.
That's why people are like, see, and that's why I hate people who are like, you're such a pansy for being scared of ghosts. That's not the fear. The fear is that something is going to kill me.
That you really can't even see.
Well, it's not even the fact that... Think about how, like, if you were a rabbit, imagine being surrounded by, like, a bunch of foxes.
That's better perspective. Oh, that's so.
Like, you may as well just...
Yeah, that's an interesting way to look at it.
Again, it's not really a fear of ghosts. It's the fear that something higher up on the food chain than you exists, and you are the prey.
Yeah.
See, because the reason why so many humans are like confident with other animals is because, like, we're at the top of the food chain, we're the best. But when you suddenly add something that could be higher than us, now we're scared.
Yeah.
Guests at the hotel simply don't like it one bit. A lot of people have complained that they feel cold when they're near the painting, and almost all guests at the hotel.
Did you check the ceiling for an air conditioner?
Oh wait, hey, I feel so cold. Look. Oh, that's a fan. Whoops.
Huh, that was explain it.
No, it's just like the museum did that on purpose.
It's like, oh, well, that would explain it, sure. I'm sorry, I can just only imagine an old person in that situation.
Yeah.
Will tell you that they feel Bernardo's eyes moving to watch you. It seems if you try and take a picture of the painting without asking permission of the late great Bernardo de Galvez, it will come out blurry. However, if you ask nicely,
What makes it?
despite being a beautiful old painting, a lot of the guests at the hotel simply don't like it one bit. A lot of people have complained that they feel cold when they're near the painting, and almost all guests at the hotel will tell you that they feel Bernardo's eyes moving to watch you. It seems if you try and take a picture of the painting without asking permission of the late great Bernardo de Galvez, it will come out blurry. However, if you ask nicely, the picture will be clear. Those eyes though, I mean, they're clearly seeing you. Coming in at number 6, we have the painting of Ivan the Terrible and his son Ivan.
I've heard of this guy.
Well, with a name like that, of course the painting is gonna be haunted.
Yeah.
You may as well just walk into a graveyard and say, "Hey, ghosts, kill me."
Yeah.
And while you're at it, put a giant sign on your forehead that says "fresh meat."
Yeah.
1885 painting by Russian realist artist Ilya Repin has been causing a stir since it was created. The painting shows a mortally wounded Ivan being cradled by his Tsar father, who has wounded him. It is reported in history that he murdered him, although a lot of critics challenged the historical accuracy of that statement and this painting. Nonetheless, it is one of the most famous Russian classics, and it is currently in the Moscow State Technikov Gallery. When the painting was first unveiled, a lot of people claimed
Yeah. When you witness stuff like this, it's like your immediate thoughts, where is this at? Because I will never go there.
Yeah, really.
That's why I plan on never leaving the United States.
Yeah.
Or go to
be
Florida.
deeply unsettled by it. Some say they saw something
We'll talk about this another time.
terrible within the picture, other than the already terrible subject matter. In 1913, a mentally ill man slashed the painting with a knife, and it was restored by Repin himself. Once again, the painting was slashed in 2018 by a visitor to the Moscow Museum. Now, he reported to be shouting that he saw terrible images moving within the picture. The man was identified as Igor Podporin, who claimed that he was overwhelmed by something. He later blamed vodka for his outburst. Coming in at number 5, we have...
Well, I guess that's a reason.
Are you looking at what this is called? I already hate
Love
it.
letters.
That's gotta be creepy. Yeah, really. Love letters are creepy, especially if they're not
Love letters.
No, love letters are just creepy in general. Because it's like, how did you get my address?
Really?
It's a painting of a 4-year-old girl, Samantha Houston, who was painted by Richard King in the style of a pre-existing work by Charles Trevor Garland. Samantha was the daughter of a Texan U.S. senator who died in 1887, aged 4, when she tripped and fell down a staircase as she sadly chased a ball. It seems, as a tribute, the Driscoll Hotel in Texas had a painting of her commissioned. Now, this still stands there today on the 5th floor. It seems that Samantha's spirit...
I'm sorry, why put it at the
5th floor?
where there's stairs? Put it at the 1st floor, okay? That's kind of like disrespectful.
1, that's disrespectful to the girl.
Yeah.
2, if you put a painting on the 5th floor, you're asking for someone to throw themselves over the balcony.
But, like, seriously, like, you just said, like, because she fell downstairs.
Yeah,
Put
that's...
it at the 1st floor. Have some respect.
Yeah, also, that's super sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
I hope she's okay in heaven.
Yeah. It's just like, why put it at the 5th floor? It's just
That's
like,
kind of disrespectful.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, a girl dies by falling down the stairs. You put her picture on the top.
Age 4.
Age 4. She didn't know anything at the time.
No, she didn't.
She was still innocent.
Oh, jeez.
Bruh, this became...
This just got real.
this became top 10 depressing paintings.
Yeah.
May have imprinted on the picture, as guests say that they've heard her giggling when they're nearby.
Oh,
Many guests
no.
report feeling like she's trying to tell them something, saying that they've seen her expression change when they look
Still
at the picture.
sad.
Coming into number 4, we have a moving morning portrait. Now this is a really scary video uploaded to YouTube in August 2008. Uploaded by Haunting Painting, it's called Scary Ghost Girl Painting Movements Captured, and it's pretty accurate. The painting is of an unknown child in the
you see
18th
it?
century and is reportedly a
Did you see
mourning
it?
painting, a memento mori. This basically means a painting of a person that's died and it's been commissioned in order to remember them. Now it seems that this mystery girl is haunting her own painting. The narrator of the video says that she sometimes weeps and that occasionally her mouth opens. Now, this moment was captured on camera, right? Terrifying. Now a lot of people in the comment section are calling this fake, but honestly, I really didn't like looking at this picture while I was scripting.
I don't care if that's fake. That's messed up.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, see, that's the thing. When you react to fake stuff, it's like, dude, it's just fake. Like, I don't care. It's still scary.
That could be fake and it's still scaring the crap out of me. Oh.
What? Like,
Oh, gosh.
that should be a meme. It's like, when you react to something fake, what you see, it's scary crap. What others see, it's you in front of the word fake.
In this video. Coming into number 3, we have a painting of a headless man.
Oh,
I am
wonder why
not
that's
okay.
scary.
Really? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. You know, let's just...
With this painting. Why? Well, because at first it looks like a nice little depiction of an old station wagon. That is until you realise there's a freaking headless man hovering around in it like a decapitated creep. The artist Laura P.
Oh, is that
painted
it?
this image in response to a
They're not
photograph James Kidd had taken of a
he wearing?
stagecoach stop in
Looks like he's
Tombstone,
camouflaged.
Arizona. A finished painting was hung at an office in Arizona, but after 3
Let's be
days,
clear, it
staff
looked like he
demanded
just
it
had
be
his head down.
returned to her. Workers said that their papers would go missing and that the painting seemed to always move. They reported that despite being constantly straightened,
Really?
the painting would always become crooked on the wall. Laura then took the painting back and
there
hung
you
it
go.
at her home. Unfortunately for her, the weird occurrences surrounding the picture followed her. She said the doors would start opening and closing on their own in the room that the painting was in, and a
Honey, it's
glass
time to
even
move.
smashed in her hand right in front
Yeah,
of the
that's my
picture.
reaction.
Own in the
Hold on, let's hear what she's saying.
room that the painting was in, and a glass even smashed in her hand right in front of the picture. Laura has expressed a desire to have the image destroyed, regretting ever creating the painting. She is worried what will happen if she does have it destroyed, though. She doesn't want to anger the spirit. Coming
Yeah,
into
that's actually a real reaction there.
Yeah. Like, no, just imagine standing in front of a painting, then suddenly the glass that, like,
Is in your hand.
say you got like some cola in a glass, you're taking a sip, you move the cup away from your mouth, then suddenly when you walk by a painting,
Oh my god, that's creepy, and I didn't even see like a video representation of it. It's just scary. What are we doing?
I admit this woman's reaction is believable though.
Yeah.
She wanted it destroyed, but she feared like if she did, then
What would happen?
it's like if you don't destroy it, you're screwed. If you do, you're screwed. Like, what do you do?
But here's the thing:
What do you do?
If you don't destroy it, you're kind of less screwed, because like no one's getting really hurt.
Yeah, but it's like, but seriously, what do you do?
What do I do?
What do you do?
Honey, where's the gun? Yeah, that's what I do.
Don't, honey, where's the gun? Don't tell me you're shooting yourself.
No. Anyways.
number 2, we have The Dead Mother by Edvard Munch. Like, Edvard
Oh my God,
basically
look at
just
the face.
needed a hug. If you recognize his name, that's because he is the artist that was famously behind The Scream.
Well, that would explain it.
I actually really like that painting.
Oh, have you ever seen the game Rock of Ages?
Yeah.
There's a joke about why it's like that.
Huh.
Basically, glue was slipped into this guy's hand, and when he put it on thinking it was lotion, it got stuck, and then he started screaming.
Okay. Well, they really never know in this.
Who knows? Given all the people in the world, all the sunscreen, and all the glue, chances are this happened at least once.
See, I don't know why, but when I see this painting, I really want to know, what does this guy's scream sound like? I don't know why. That's one of the main things I want to know.
Well, you know, that's something that you always think about. Like, for those of my loyal viewers, you know that I've played Castle Crashers a lot. One of the main questions I brought up that screwed Logan up was, what the heck do the main characters look like?
Yeah.
Because you never see them without their helmets on. It's like, it drives you crazy once you think about it.
They can literally look like anything.
Like, who knows? Maybe one of them has an eye patch.
Never know.
I don't like the Scream either. I mean, it's a very, very good painting and very expressionist, but it freaks me out. However, I have to say this painting freaks me out harder. Monk's work is notoriously filled with pain and anguish, which is more likely than not down to his poor health and his difficult upbringing. His mother died when he was 5, which probably explains this unsettling painting. Now, the painting is called The Dead Mother and was completed in 1900. The picture is already scary to look at, but it gets even creepier when you hear what those who have owned it or worked with it have to say. Firstly, the little girl's eyes are said to incessantly follow people wherever they go, but worse still, it is said that the sheets on the dead mother's bed rustle or move. Some have even sworn that the little girl leaves the painting altogether. Coming into number 1, we have the...
Say what now? Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, look at that face.
Right there on the left. Oh, God.
You know what? Let's just play so we can get past this as fast as possible. Yeah.
Hands resist him painting. Ugh, this again. I feel like this has come up on a few top 10s before and I do not like it. The hands resist him painting gained notoriety in 2000 when it sold on eBay for just over $1,000. The seller claimed it was haunted and actually, it probably is. Reportedly, 3 people involved with displaying the painting died, including the art dealer and the art critic who first reviewed the piece. Hands Resist Him is a painting by Bill Stoneman. Now, the name is said to have come from a poem written by his wife about her husband's adoption. In the painting, a boy is seen standing next to a creepy-looking doll whilst disembodied hands pour at a glass-panelled door behind him. The painting was found abandoned in a Californian brewery, which is where it seems the couple who listed it on eBay found it.
I wonder why.
Why take it if it's in an abandoned building that looks like that?
One, exploring abandoned buildings is always not okay.
There's always going to be something bad that happens.
Exploring abandoned stuff is always not okay. And second off, if you find something there, chances are it was left behind for a reason.
Yeah.
And third, if you know it was left behind for a reason, why take it?
Really?
The wife wrote, one morning out for an
Hold on. At the time, we wondered a little why a seemingly perfectly fine painting would be discarded like that. Today, we don't. One morning, our 4.5-year-old daughter, oh no, not again, claimed that the children in the picture were fighting and coming into the room.
Okay, I'm like literally done.
Half-year-old daughter claimed that the children in the picture were fighting and coming into the room during the night. Now, I don't believe in UFOs or Elvis being alive, but my husband was alarmed. To my amusement, he set up a motion-triggered camera for the night. Now, the couple claimed that the motion camera even captured the boy exiting the frame under duress from the doll. It is also thought that the hands in the background move. I don't like this. Now, the painting was bought by gallery owner Kim Smith, who shows it on request. She does so less and less these days because people keep on complaining of falling ill after viewing the picture. Since gaining notoriety for Hands Resist Him, Bill Stoneman has created a prequel and a sequel image, both of which are horrifying. Well guys, this list has well and truly freaked.
So, let's go to giant cam mode. Oh, it's cropped. Hold on. Let me fix this. Hold on. I'm sorry. Alright, so yeah, what did you think of all those videos?
Well, some of them, like I said before, the video started off kind of nice with like a church picture, slowly and gradually started to get worse, and the one at the end was literally the one that scared me the most, because that reminds me of a dream I had before, where there was a bunch of children running around a graveyard that did not have eyes.
You know, eyeless children are actually like a common reported sighting for ghosts.
Of course it is.
Yeah. In fact, people report them walking up to their doors and knocking.
Oh, you did not need to tell me that.
Anyway, after this video, I'm officially done mentally scarring you.
Yeah.
At least for today.
Yeah, probably not. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, those were 4 videos. Please go subscribe to everyone involved in the making of those videos, because they're far better than
the content we could make.
Yeah, far better than the content we could make, and we take no ownership.
No, not any.
We wish we could do stuff.
Yeah, if we could.
I am sad that I lack the talent to do some of that.
Especially in the horror skit, if I could make something like that. Like, we need to learn how to do CGI.
CGI is not really...
Well, sometimes it can be good. There's very occasional times that it's good.
Yeah. Like, you remember Nightmare on Elm Street where the actor had to, like, push himself through a spandex over a hole in the wall?
Yeah.
Not only does it sound cheaper, but it honestly looked better.
Yeah. And sometimes that's a risk that's better to take.
Yeah.
But anyways.
So, would you say this is good for our reaction video?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, alright, so that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and bye everyone.
Bye.